Lefty ho.
So, last time, you guys had a big fight with a big dragony monstery thing. Was I technically called a black drake, or as I've apparently written in my notes, a black draken? I don't know what it's called in the end. I think that's a black dragon. Yeah, so you guys fought a big black lizard. And you burnt down a lot of trees as well.
Sadly, they will be missed.
You defeated the black drake and you burned down all the dangerous poisonous trees that were causing a problem in the area. Fortunately, you did it quite safely, so you didn't start a forest fire. You also managed to return to Yelion and spoke to Navi from the council once more. You got an update on their decision. She then took you to see the Dragonborn councillor called Celtigar about scouting the desert. And after speaking to him, decided that you'd rather do it solo under your own steam and follow someone else's orders. You also found out that the council was going to set up a number of... Well, they were going to set up one refugee camp for the tieflings that had been displaced, and were still deciding on which location they should pick. Arwen attempted to convince Genevieve to put forth the idea of setting up multiple camps and offering Matilda's help with the magical talking stone that she has developed to allow communication between places. So we'll see how that plays out in the long run. But we literally pick things up as you guys are on your way out of Lord Celtigar's study. He was in there with a number of elves poring over maps and things like that, studying various routes, trying to coordinate where different groups from across Kavran were going to approach and enter the desert from, and which areas they were going to look at, and things like that. So we picked things up right with you guys exiting. Lady Genevieve was waiting outside. We've been examining some of the art and things that was on the walls. All these councillors seem to be staying in relatively identical manners from a layout perspective. However, each has designed, well, not designed it, has decorated it to their own taste. You seem to be examining some of the differences and things. Looking up as you guys exit, so how did it go?
Pretty well.
Excellent. So good.
Fantastically.
Did you get what you were after?
No. Not even slightly.
Kind of. We got like half a mission. So we don't. I think we all got just confirmation as ourselves of a group that we don't really like being told much what to do, and therefore, yeah. Oh, from there.
Well, he starts sort of leading you down the stairs towards the exit. It is still dark outside. You guys are here reasonably late in the evening. What are your plans then, if you're not going to be directly helping with scouting and things like that? What are you going to be doing, adventurers such as yourself?
We have some leads to follow up on pertaining to what is happening in the south. There are just some old areas and places that we believe might have some information on certain events in the past which are very similar to these events, and therefore, we might be able to use this information to our benefit in when we do Scout South.
I do hope if you find anything that we shall get to see you all again, and you'll come back and tell us of these discoveries.
Of course. And then we can have a sleepover.
Absolutely.
Indeed. On the subject of, I know you have only recently arrived back. You have a place to stay and wash up and take care of yourself for the evening?
Well, there is the park. I'm told there is a lake there. So yes, I kind of guess we do.
Oh no, you can't be sleeping rough. I mean, there are plenty of inns, or I mean, you would be welcome to stay with me if you needed to. I have a couple of spare rooms.
That's very nice of you. What time is it like now?
It's pretty late in the evening now, I think. It's
it's probably
dark out.
For some reason I was thinking it was the morning. This is probably, this is a bit of a concern. So, I mean, we could take her up on that.
Yeah.
Nice rest in the morning. Head on out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, if you'd like to stay, then I'll have someone set up some rooms for you. Sort of picks up the pace a little bit, walking back towards the manor. Conversation descends more into sort of idle chit chats of what you guys have been up to and those sorts of things. As you approach the manor, you are let inside the grounds again, and Lady Genevieve seems to be sort of in a bit of a hurry. It seems like now she's on the way back. She's picked quite a reasonable pace rather than a leisurely stroll. It's a more determined walk back. And as you get back and start approaching the house, you see I think it would probably just be Arwen who would see this with the highest passive perception, would notice that off round you see a figure in the shadows quickly hurrying around the left-hand side of the manor into the shadows as you approach. No one else seems to notice this, and Lady Genevieve is quick to hurry inside. As she enters the door, you hear her shouting the name of a servant and giving orders to set up several bedrooms. Put out fresh linens and floor baths and things like that for you all, so that you can.
Do you have a racetrack around your house? Because there's a man running. Or a figure. Is it a man? A lady? A human?
It looked like a man from what little you could make out, but don't look
A man?
Sort of looks back over her shoulder. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Yes, and make sure the linen goes back to 7. Yes, make sure there's plenty of hot water. I'm sure they'll need baths and things after spending so long on the road. What would you like to do?
You got a secret lover?
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't know, I guess turn in, probably. I mean, is it likely as a group that we're going to come back here at any point?
Honestly, probably not.
That's what I was thinking. Like we've done the bit. We've told the council. If we were terrible people, maybe not terrible people, because no, we make it terrible people. If we weren't so interested in this, especially with Neo's point of view, technically our job would be done, and we could just go about living our lives. But we're good people, so yeah, I guess our time here is done. Okay. Which point, probably just turn in for the time being.
Yeah. I mean, unless there's some creepy, sneaky behaviour going on.
Don't know. Anyone fancy being creepy or sneaky?
No.
Hopefully. Always up to being sneaky. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. No reason, we're just kind of wondering whether anyone wants to be sneaky or creepy. Hey, we can be creepy if we want to be.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm a ghost that makes fart noise.
For some reason, Arwen has mentioned that she spotted this figure.
Can I?
Seems to be distracted inside, organising bedding and various things for you.
Can I look out of a window and see if I can see this person still?
Yeah, you guys are currently still sort of all on the ground floor around the doorway.
I'll just go through a door and see if there's a window somewhere.
Boring.
Okay. You just pick a door at random.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah, you head through the door, and there seems to be quite a large dining room. It has one of these, very long tables with sort of like 20 chairs at it.
Excellent. Is there 20 windows?
There aren't 20 windows. There are a few windows pointing to the back. There again, these very tall windows with like long sash curtains.
I would like to put my head out of the window.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does Misty Step work through windows?
Ooh.
What is the exact wording on Misty Step? I think it just says you need to be able to see.
It is a point that you can see.
In which case, yes, it would definitely work through windows.
Excellent.
It would also, in theory, work through keyholes and so on.
It would. So, as
Amazing.
we're looking for potentially is outside. So, as Arwen just sort of goes to look through the window, I'm going to run up to another window, jump, go into like a cannonball pose, as if I'm going to smash straight through the window, because I'm a devious little bastard. And then Misty Step through the window and land, and hope I made people worried or scared. Actually, no, scratch that. I'm going to run as fucking a cannibal to Arwen, and then I'm going to Misty Step past her through the window and outside.
How rude!
And then I'll look around, see if you can see.
You guys are pushed through, and a servant has followed you on the premise of trying to guide you. It's like, no, it's this way. And he sees Stix running, and it's like, oh god, no, watch out! And then you Misty Step into the back garden.
Is there a person out there?
Among flowers and hedges and small bushes and things like that, very well maintained. Very lovely. Go ahead and make a perception check if you're trying to spot.
Are they here?
Both of us, or?
Yes.
Cool.
Oi! I see him and his entire family.
Okay, so what you both take a second to look around, and Fortunately, thanks to this window being so long, Arwen, looking up, something sort of catches your eye, or maybe you just follow where Stix is looking, because Stix scans around the garden, and you look at the back of the house and you look up, and halfway up the side of the house, clinging to a set of vines, reaching for the bedroom to the master balcony, is a figure.
Ooh, ooh! I want to zap him. Ooh, what could I use? Ooh, Stix, do the smell. Do the smell. Put him off. He will fall.
It's almost like hanging on the window going, "Ooh, the smell! Ooh, the smell!"
So, oh no, yeah. So I was not outside yet, but you've seen where he's going. So I'll look around.
Yeah, you look up and you see like a pair of like feet shimmy past it, like hanging from above, just shimming past the top of the window.
Oh, so someone's actually like shimmying across the window.
Yeah, someone is climbing up the back of the house, and they're like heading towards the balcony that you presume is off the master bedroom.
Is that within 30 feet of me?
Yes, it is.
Can I also misty step up there?
I think it's going to be that man.
Yes, you can.
No.
So you take a few steps and you misty step onto the balcony. You appear. Figure looks over towards the balcony and sees you like suddenly appear. It's like, and
oh no!
Let's go up the side of the building.
Oof!
So it falls around sort of 15 feet to the ground, but just a solid warmth and as they hit the ground, you hear a lock turn behind you, Stix, and the doors are almost dramatically thrown open. And you see Lady Genevieve standing there. He has rapidly changed outfits and has gone from this rather smart and almost austere, you could say, dress to this much more casual and low-cut affair. And then she sees you standing there, she suddenly like starts in surprise and sort of wraps her arms across her chest. What are you doing up here? I wasn't expecting. Why are you here?
I saw a man climbing our house, and I thought I should pursue such an intruder. I'm now seeing I gotta go. I'm gonna jump off the building.
Please, can I have my head sticking out the window so I can witness this?
Yeah, you'll.
Yes.
Like grab one of these. It's a really impractical design because the windows are like full length. The handles are in the middle, but it means they're about 12 feet in the air. You've had to like frantically like grab a pole that they use and open the window, and there's just this like creak. You look down and you see this figure lying on the ground, sort of winded and sort of curling up into a ball. It is indeed a figure you recognise.
Is it that man?
It is Lord Lucas Blackmire.
I knew it! How embarrassing for the three of you.
I was gonna say, so is there anything like set out? Are they like, they're
rose
wine
petals,
and stuff and food, or are they just sort of like stood there? Because if there's food, before I go, I'm just like, do you mind if I just, you know what? It's fine. We'll get something later.
You look past and there is
like
a small like the bedroom is quite large. There's there's obviously a bed off to one side and there's a dresser and stuff like that, and there is a small sofa with a small coffee table in front of it, and there is like bite-sized almost like appetizers and stuff like that. Mini like finger sandwiches and so on laid out, and there is. You take a quick glance in and you can see sort of lots of pairs of things. But there seems to be a bottle of wine and some glasses.
Wow. Fancy. Well,
Now, Stix, are you going to walk through the romance room, or are you going to climb down?
yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and be like, well, this is awkward. I thought it was
The Reaver sort of walked past you at this point. He's now leaning over the balcony. He's like, "Are you all right?"
yeah, fine.
He's just, not you.
Oh,
Just like looking down. It's like,
yeah.
"Are you okay?" And he's just like, "I'll be all right. Maybe some ice for my head."
Oh, wait, I have an idea. Do you want to get up here really quickly?
No, I don't think I should move quickly at all.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. Fast plant growth on the side of the wall in like a 5-foot thing, or like, in such a way that it looks like, just like the side of the buildings like looks all nice and pretty, right? With like all these leaves and stuff growing out, and it makes it look old and rustic and nice. But obviously, there's like vines and stuff now that he can like grab onto and hold onto, and now he can like climb up a little easier. I go, see,
Why didn't...
I'm helping.
I mean, he fell into a bush. Why didn't you just make the bush grow? And then you could just transport him up like
I don't think it
a
works.
lift.
If it did, that would be awesome. But I don't think it does, because it has to be over the ground. Or a surface.
True.
So,
Sure.
yeah, Arwen, your vision gets a little bit obscured as Stix causes the plants on the back of a house to suddenly bloom tenfold. And
Well,
they
that's
grow
rude.
much longer, and the leaves grow larger, and flowers start sprouting. And they do indeed grow thicker, and sort of almost the way you shape it, there could be what you might discern as handholds now. To,
See,
climb up.
I'm aiding love.
But that does also mean that they sort of encroach slightly over the windows and start blocking out a bit more of the light. It now looks as if the garden has been lacked for quite some months.
He should probably, or she should probably get on that.
Yeah, you imagine it'll be promptly trimmed up within the next day or so.
Brilliant.
He slowly sort of pushes himself to his feet. And Lord Lucas doesn't look too much further that way. Sort of like brushes a few leaves out of his hair and hobbles towards the towards sort of like reaches out for the wall again. And just come in. Come to upstairs at this point. I think secrecy is lost.
Basically made him a ladder here. This is important. It's important that he uses this. They call me Cupid in some circles. Those circles are mostly in my head. But they are.
He seems to rally quite well. He's like, no, I've got this. And relatively swiftly now, he seems to be finding his feet, catching his breath. He scales the side of the building, and you see he sort of like grabs the back of his shirt as he gets within reach. And it's less of the sort of graceful dismount onto the balcony, he's more sort of hauled over the rail.
As he gets up, did he lose any hit points, like falling?
He'd have taken a bit of damage falling, yeah.
Yeah, whatever he lost, I'll just lay on hands and hit back.
You just give him a little boost, yeah. And that's probably the thing that sort of peps him up and will ease some of his aches enough for him to feel like he can scale the building.
Oh, right. That too.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you say?
I was milliseconds away from saying it.
I missed it. What was it?
You were saying well enough to, and then she said perform. Let's face it, it's probably true. But hey, now he's like now he can seem like an awesome badass climber, and he can get up there so much quicker now. So there we go. See?
So, Lady Genevieve just sort of quickly leans over. It's like, appreciate it if you didn't mention this. Good night. There's just a snap of glass doors shutting, and you hear, even from down the ground, you hear the distinctive sound of a key turning a lock. And, the light that was sort of spilling out from the inside is dampened as curtain pulls across.
I was like, but yeah, I got nothing else I wanted to do this evening, so I'm happy to just head on to bed, really.
Yeah, you can all. If there's nothing else anyone would like to do, you can all take a long rest.
Excellent. How exciting.
I had a massive brain fart then, and Ben was like, I've got nothing else to do this evening, like, happy to just go to bed. Like, Ben, we're literally doing D&D right now.
I've had D&D for one evening. AJ describing romance is about as much as I can take. You can all click the lovely tiny long rest button.
Click. It didn't do anything.
You're all pretty healthy and rested from your journey, your uneventful journey back.
Indeed.
Yeah. You have a pleasant evening of rest. You're all provided with beds for the night. Please remain connected for Roll20. You're all provided with beds and bedrooms and things. There's a little bit musty, and the sheets are a little bit they're clean, but they have that feeling of almost like when you go and stay somewhere and you're just not in your own bed. Like it just doesn't quite. Almost feels like they've just been on for a while, waiting for an occupant. But there is plenty of hot water provided, and indeed all individually are all provided with access to a bath, so you can all, if you wish, clean yourselves, wash and so forth.
I guess I will do that thing.
Entirely up to you, but the facilities are provided, and you can all enjoy probably one of the best nights rest that you've had for quite some while.
It's all. I want to jump on the bed.
Okay. You spend some time jumping on the bed. I mean, it's not quite like jumping on a modern bed because it is a feather mattress, so it's more just sort of sinking into fixed places rather than springing. The bed just sort of wobbles. At one point, you turn around and you see that Hugo is sort of bouncing along, and then you turn around and you jump, and then there's this sort of it's like when you're on a trampoline and you bounce someone else, he gets all the bounce, and ends up sort of see him just sort of spinning away through the air, flapping his wings, trying to right himself before he hits the floor.
Oh, so cute. I love him.
You look what you've done to me.
I give him a hug.
Yeah.
All is healed. Everything is better.
It seems to admonish him, yeah.
Yay!
And you take a long rest. The next morning, some of you might already be awake, but some of you might be awoken by a servant that comes around, sort of knocking on everyone's door and going, breakfast is served in the dining room, if you could wish.
Ooh, yeah.
And then you hear sort of footsteps moving along, and then there's a knock down the corridor. Breakfast is served in the dining room, if you wish.
Ooh, yeah.
And you can all go down, enjoy a very nice breakfast put on for you. There's quite a large spread. You enter one by one. Lady Genevieve is already there. Looking very much her usual self, eating her breakfast. There need to be a couple of letters that she's been perusing over.
Romantic
large
poem?
spread on the table. And Juventus says, good morning, welcome. I thought I'd take this opportunity to put a little bit extra for breakfast. Normally it's just myself, so eating's fairly simple, but nice to have guests.
Mm-hmm. Lovely when there are guests about.
So she smiles a little bit shyly to herself.
Food!
Indeed, if there's not something you're liking, I'm sure I can acquire it. Have it cooked up for you. But there's all sorts of things. There's egg, bacon, fruit, porridge, toast.
Pigs in bread.
Pigs in bread.
Pigs in bread. Yum, yum, yum.
You can indeed make yourself a sandwich of various piggy bits.
Yum! The best.
You pass the time, chatting idly. Lady Genevieve seems determined to avoid the subject of last night. Anytime you try and steer the conversation in that direction, she either feigns deafness to your questions or comments, or simply just asks a different one of her own.
Fantastic.
And eventually you have all had sufficient, you feel full and content. Poses a question to you again. What are your immediate plans? You are welcome to stay as long as you'd like here.
Well, immediate plan.
You said you had some things to attend to. What does that entail?
There might be something of. I'll tell you what. You've been very, very kind to us. So I feel I can trust you to with the knowledge of our whereabouts and things. Might be handy to have someone know wherein we're going in case of anything. But so we're heading to the mountains east of here. We believe there is an old settlement pertaining to the Knights of Aegis. Aegis.
Mm-hmm.
We believe that these knights may have faced something similar to a threat like this before, and therefore, possibly, we might find some information there that might aid us in our quest and what's going on south. And then from there, we're to take a scouting mission south, see what we can find, see what we can see.
Well, that's exciting. When you said the mountains, are you talking the immediate ones to the left, or would you be travelling a little bit further afield to the slightly larger ones?
The ones that are just like 2 days from here. So yeah, not the immediate ones that are closest to us. The ones that are a couple of days away.
You know what you expect to find there. I've been in the sea a couple of years now, and I've heard some rumours about people having misfortune upon those mountains. I know you are quite capable adventurers, but I'd hate to see you get hurt.
Getting hurt is our middle name.
It might take you forever to sign your name.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
I can't write.
You can't write, my dear.
Well, no. Well, I can't. Well, I'm able to. But I don't know words.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know things
You must
too good.
correct. If you're off, then there's not much I can do. But if you do stay here, then I'd be happy to teach you.
Oh, cool.
The next epic arc in our D&D campaign. Arwen goes to school.
Woohoo! Oh my god. We'll know my ABDs.
Arwen writing out pages of stuff, and it's all like in terrible childlike handwriting. Hugo with like a quill in his mouth, writing in an elaborate flowing script.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
just like trying to like grab the paper out of his mouth to swap their work.
I'm imagining Arwen in school here is a really bad rendition of Harry Potter. Like, she's not really learning magic, so it's not as interesting things happen. It's just a lot of like, yeah, just people being assholes and people who know a bit of magic from outside coming in, just being like, hi, for some weird reason. Like, people who want to take over a school, they're not the kind of people you write a book about. They're more the kind of people you throw away and lock away the key, the more pedophilic types.
Okay, let's keep it light.
So, I can imagine, yes, this Harry Potter. And also, like, I can also imagine it, like, ending really abruptly. It's like, oh no, the evil professor comes in, oh no, Arwen put an arrow through its head. Okay, why she brought a bow to class is beyond all of us, but...
I thought it was show and tell. Everyday show and tell to justify Arwen bringing a bow every day.
I have to show my new arrows every day.
Up close and personal.
Yeah.
What do you mean by misfortune? You said some book on misfortune.
Myself, I've heard sort of rumours that there's a monster or a person or something that sees the mountain as its territory. Using adventuring types I've not met personally but heard of have apparently gone missing on that mountain.
Might there be anyone within the city who might be able to tell us a little more about this?
I'm not too sure, honestly. I mean, I guess his lordship would certainly have a better idea. Lord Winston, probably you'd be better off speaking to Lord Algernon.
Algernon.
Well, what was that, sorry? Algernon.
It's Lord Algernon. Well, to be honest, between you and me, you'd be better off speaking to his wife. Lady Algernon is the brain behind the feet, shall we say. Lord Algernon is perfectly lovely. He is most socially adept. However, he has somewhat of a erratic mind that makes him excellent company, but poor organisationally, shall we say.
I see. Well, thank you.
I could reach out for you and see if I could arrange a meeting on your behalf.
No, if we go to him now, we don't want to trouble him too much. I feel like we could probably go to him now and...
Well, it's unlikely that with respect, anyone of your social standing will be permitted to meet with his lordship.
Oh, if it's that kind of person, I'm not even gonna try. Because I'll probably say something rude.
Fair enough. Sorry, could you hold your tongue from saying... 20 minutes. Excellent. Alright. Neo, look up for Arwen. Make sure all the shoes that were here when we got here are here when we leave. Me and Claire will go talk to this guy. Yes, could you please arrange a meeting for us then? So it's not a long one, just a quick couple of questions.
Your request.
Well, now, I'm slightly worried. There's a thing that considers that mountain's domain. But
meantime, while we await the response, is there anything else? What else would you like to be doing? Is there anything else I can help you with?
I don't think so. I personally can't think of anything. I don't really think we have much plan other than going there and then heading south.
Oh, is there any tieflings around that are refugee? If there's tiefling refugees around, I'll go and talk to them while you're talking to that guy. And then, yeah, if there is.
I'm not presently aware of any, but it's unlikely that something like that would be brought to the attention of the council itself. It would most likely be left to the busy guards and so forth.
Are there guards outside her house?
Yeah.
Can I go and talk to them about it and stuff?
Yeah, if you like.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will do that.
I'll also just say, and one more thing. My father been up to anything particularly seedy? Like not good? Recently, what's his story nowadays? I'm unaware.
As far as I'm aware, he has risen to this position of high office, of political power. I mean, you could argue to say he's one of the most powerful elves in all the land, which is on the council. I'm not aware of anything untoward that he's done, but he would be unlikely to confide in me.
So. Okay.
Outwardly, he gives off the perfect appearance of an upstanding elven lord.
That's what they all do.
Well, if you ever happen to hear anything untoward towards him, about him, I don't know how you could tell me. But if you do find a way to tell me, like I've heard some people have sending stones and things like that, able to contact certain people, or if he is ever to bring any trouble, I would appreciate being one of the first to know.
I shall keep my ear to the ground for you.
Thank you very much. And I will keep my ears, my lips elsewhere about, last night's little fiasco.
Thank you. Thank you.
On that note, when do you think this meeting with Lord Arginald will take place?
It should be tomorrow at best, if not the day after.
That's an issue. We kind of wanted to get going now. We're in a little bit of a rush, given big things
If you're in a hurry, then you could try talking to someone else, someone a little bit more available. There are lots of people that know lots of things at the college.
Yeah, the library. Why don't we,
They do indeed, yes. It's entirely possible someone has written some things down.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so, Arwen, if you wanted to go do that, do the thing about the refugees now. Me and Arwen went to the. Me and Clary went to college. Yeah, you can go visit the library. And yeah, and we can do it that way. And we'll meet back up and hopefully be on the road by this afternoon.
Nice.
Win. Let's go.
Alright then. Let's start with Arwen, and you taking Neo with you?
Yeah.
Okay, Arwen and Neo. You head outside, speak to the guards on the gate. Two of them there, standing guard, doing their duty. They look appalled, passing the time. And, dressed in this sort of rangery outfit that you've seen a lot of the guards wear, so they blend in quite well at a distance. It's a little bit more ornate in places to sort of signify the probably supposed honour of the position of guarding a council member, but really there's probably not a lot of threats against them, so probably quite a boring watch just standing outside the same house day after day.
Hello, guards.
Hello? What can we do for you?
Have you or any of your friends seen any tieflings that are from the desert that have run away up here?
Can't personally say that I have. Have you heard of? Oh, sort of Jay said, no, I haven't heard anything.
Do you know anyone who might have heard something?
I mean, the captains would know best. They speak to most people. You'd have to check over at the barracks.
Excellent. Thank you. I'm going there. Cheers, lads.
No problem.
Keep those eyes peeled for all those people.
He gives you like a mock salute. And you can head off to the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Take a little bit of time, and you do have to cross into another district, which I cannot find my tab on. Yeah, you do have to cross district. But you remember when you entered the city, you passed through the eastern district, which was slightly more militaristic. There was significant increase in what looked like an armed presence in that area. And you did pass by the prison in that area as well. You make your way in that direction. Kind of cross this large, sprawling city. Eventually reaching the eastern district. Make a perception check. Not perception check, sorry, an investigation check. 19. Yeah, pretty quickly you manage to spot what looks like a set of 3 scouts or rangers on horseback moving through the city. They look pretty tired and mud splattered from the journey. You follow them and do indeed find yourself at what looks to be a stables attached to quite a large building. You can hear a reasonable level of raucousness coming from inside, and lots of toing and froing of people in uniform.
I will go in the big building.
Yeah, as you As you enter, you find yourself, you've pretty much walked straight into what looks to be quite a large common room. There's a few sort of people playing games at tables, playing cards and things, and a couple at a large pool table, stuff like that. The noise drops. Sort of the general murmur drops to almost nothing as you enter and you look around and you suddenly feel all eyes of quite a lot of well-armed and hard-looking individuals staring you down as you walk into this place.
Hello.
Everyone just sort of stares at you for a moment, and eventually someone stands up from a table, puts his cards in and says, "What are you doing here?"
I mean, the door wasn't exactly locked or anything, so... Anyway. Do any of you know if there's any tiefling refugees around anywhere?
What do you want to know?
Because I need to talk to them.
Sort of raises an eyebrow. Why?
Because we're doing a thing for the council and we need to find where they're coming from so that we can find the thing that's making them leave and then get them back home. Eventually.
Persuasion check for me.
Persuasion? It's true.
Yeah, well that's why it's not deception. Well. Can't help you.
Why not?
Rules. And you just turns away and sits back down at the table.
Whose rules?
Ignores you.
Is he sitting on a chair?
Yeah.
I would like to kick one of the legs of the chair.
He's about sort of like 15, 20 feet away from you across the room.
I will march up to him.
Okay. Arwen marches across the room.
Is it like a chair that you could snap the leg off of it by kicking it?
It seems to be pretty sturdy. You might be able to break the leg with a kick, but...
I want to try and break it.
You're going to try and kick it?
Yep.
Okay. Roll a strength check for me. So you kick the leg of this chair, and it's like a popping noise, or like a snapping, popping noise. And rather than necessarily snap the leg, you sort of manage to pull it in place, and the little like crossbar that connects the legs has like pulled out a little joint.
Mm-hmm.
And so suddenly the chair like shifts as the whole thing like cracks, and suddenly being unsupported, the leg like wobbles and just, like grabs the edge of the desk of the table, like stop himself completely falling, and he spins, rising to his feet. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
I am a city guard.
I am a bitch with a knife.
That is a quote. I'm a bitch with a knife. My God.
He just like looks you up and down. It's like, yeah, but there's only one of you.
So, all I want to know is where people are that can give me information, because you're being unhelpful and just annoying.
Right, and you think that gives you the right to assault a guard, does it?
I didn't assault you, I assaulted a chair. Is this chair you? No? Calm down.
quite how smart your mouth is after you spend the night locked up.
No.
And he goes to grab your arm.
No.
And
No. I would like to move.
The other 4 people at the table also stand up. And move towards you.
Why are they all ganging up on me?
Because you walked into their barracks and essentially assaulted someone.
I didn't! I kicked a chair!
If you were sitting in a place and someone came and kicked the chair and caused you to nearly fall on the floor, I think you might take it personally.
Yeah. But I wouldn't get locked up for it.
Different world, though. So you've now got 5 guards coming for you.
Okay.
I want to say Neo's failed in the one job I've given him.
You told him to make sure Arwen didn't steal any shoes.
Well, that was more of a metaphor for don't let Arwen get into too much trouble. And what has happened 20 minutes after we bloody left him alone? Oh, we're never leaving this city now. Arwen's life sentence here.
Have we visited a place if I haven't been locked up in it?
5 guards are coming for you.
Hmm. I would like. I'm gonna run out of the door and ask Neo if I can have his mask thing. Just for 5 minutes.
And you begin to run. And as you begin to run, you hear the sound of 5 pairs of boots beginning to chase you.
Is there anywhere that looks...
You don't feel like you have time to stop and ask Neo anything on your way out.
Okay, that's fine. Is there anywhere that looks like a door to someone's office?
Not immediately off the common room, no.
Okay, if I go outside and then go through like a corridor.
So there are doors off this room.
Excellent, I want to go to a corridor.
Immediately. Okay, so rather than running outside, you run further into the building.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and you're looking for an office.
Yes.
Okay. Make an investigation check. I'm going to say it's disadvantage because you're running from 5 people through an unfamiliar building.
What do you mean? I know exactly where I'm going.
You just start running, and you run through the first door you can find, and you find yourselves in a stairwell. And you immediately start just running upstairs.
Brilliant.
And there's a lot of shouting behind you. It's like, "Oi, come back here! You can't go up there!" and so on. And as you're running, there's people in the corridor, and they're like sort of come back away, and they're like looking at what's going on. Yeah, so make an athletics check for me.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So you keep running. You feel like no one has immediately caught up to you just yet. You're just running through and looking, and you can see a couple of open doors that look like they lead to bunk rooms and stuff like that. You're just running around this floor, and it doesn't seem to hold anything of what you're looking for.
Can I go up again?
Yeah. So you run. It seems like there's 2 staircases at each end. So you've gone up one, and you've sort of run down a corridor, and there's another one at the other end. You can go down or up.
Up.
Okay, you go up. Make another athletic check. 21. Yeah, these guys are pretty shit.
Excellent.
Facing, and you're like they seem to be getting. It's one of those classic things where you're like opening doors and they're like smacking into them, and you're like looking around people and they're just like crashing into them, and there's a lot of angry shouts and stuff.
Is there any way I can like
buy
try
yourself a
and
little bit
lose them?
Well, you've managed to buy yourself a little bit of breathing room.
Okay.
You've got a couple of seconds. You've gone upstairs. This floor seems to be much more. The doors are much more spaced out, and everything looks a little bit more well maintained up here.
Okay. Can I investigate without disadvantage for like a few doors?
You've got yourself enough time to make a straight investigation check. You've got a few moments to look around. You see. So you're like running through and you're like quick looking doors, and you spot one that seems to be sort of half open with a desk inside. And almost like there's a back catches your eye, and you sort of double back and like, and you see the word. Oh, Arwen can't read.
Nope.
You see.
Does it look shiny?
With an office. If you look in, you think you've seen what looks to be an office.
I'm going in.
And there's a name plaque on the desk.
I'm going in.
Okay. Well, don't turn the lights on. Okay. You push your way into the office. The office is currently empty. Make a stealth check for me.
Oh shit. It's fine.
Unfortunately, it seems like your delay has caused them to catch up with you, and you shut the door behind you, and there is a key in the lock. You can flick the lock shut, but there is immediately hammering on the door. She's like, hey, come out here. You won't get away with this, you know.
Is there a window?
Yes, there is a window.
Well.
That's great.
What a beautiful view this is. You just take it in before I never see the outside world again.
It'll be prison break time then.
I mean, all I did was kick a chair. Okay,
Yeah. So you're on the second floor.
I'll go down.
Okay.
Why
How
not?
are you going down?
Climbing. I've done a lot of tree climbing, so...
Okay. So you rush to the window, you push it open, squeeze through the gap and start trying to descend the building.
Mm-hmm.
All these buildings are made from like these living trees, so there's a lot of like limbs and stuff that you can try and climb down. Make an athletics check to try and climb down. No issue. You descend, and you find yourself on, as you reach the ground, on the back of the building. There, you find yourself in a little yard. You can see what looks to be like a barn-like building heading off in one direction. The barn door slightly ajar, as well as several horse stalls and things like that on both sides.
Can I go in the barn?
Yeah. You push your way into the barn. There are more stalls and things inside. You can see there's an elf who's back to you. He's brushing down a horse. What would you like to do?
Hello? Hi? Horse person?
Stands up and you see there's another horse that seems to have been brushing down. You've found the ones that have just returned. If you look up, it's like, can I help you? You're not supposed to be in here.
Apparently I'm not supposed to be anywhere. Have you seen any tieflings about?
I mean, yeah, we took a group. So the southern, we found a group on our patrol, and we took them to the southern barrack.
Southern barracks.
Yeah.
Is that where they're staying?
I mean, temporarily, yeah. They could be there for a few hours while the group
Excellent.
group sorted out to escort them to the border.
To the border?
Yeah, all the two things in the forest are escorted out.
Out to where?
Just out of the forest.
Right.
And left.
Okay.
Where they go after that is not our business. Just,
Okay.
but they're not all that. It's illegal for them to be in here, so we tell them and we escort them out. And
Southern barracks.
yes.
Southern barracks. Okay. Okay. Do you believe they should be here, or should they be allowed to stay here, or?
It doesn't really concern me. I just do what I'm.
Yeah, but like, what do you think?
Who are you? Why?
That doesn't matter. Just answer. It's really quick. Last question, and I'll be out of your hair. Don't worry.
I mean, it's the rules, you know. I'm supposed to enforce the rules as a guard.
Yeah, but do you believe in them or not? You're allowed to have free will. You can think.
Yes, the rules keep people safe. They keep people protected.
So you think the tieflings should leave the forest?
If it's the law, then yes.
Okay, I'm going to take this horse now. Thank you.
No, you're not.
Wrong answer. I take the horse, please. Thank you.
The one that she is currently like kind of.
Yes.
The stall is currently shut.
And open sesame. Let's go.
Without a saddle on.
Oh.
It's got like its saddle's been removed, but it's still got like its bit and bridle, and it's just like tied the thing on the wall to stop it wandering. It's currently quite contentedly munching on a bag of hay that's suspended from the wall.
Is there another horse somewhere?
There are other horses, yeah.
Excellent. That will be a mild inconvenience. I'm going to go and get another horse then.
You say that out loud?
No. I'm just going to leave.
Okay.
She can deal with it later.
So you leave out the way you came in.
Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Can I leave Is there another door?
There is a door at the other end, yes.
I would like to leave out of that one, please.
Okay. So you run over to that. This one is shut, but it has a very long wooden bolt on it that you slide back and push over. Heavy door to get sort of shoulder it just to get it moving. Once you've got it moving, it's quite easily. You push your way out, shutting it behind you, and just find yourself outside. It seems like this is the exit. You have now exited the stables and the barracks.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll turn into a horse.
You turn into a horse. Okay.
Yeah, and find Neo, and we're going to the southern barrack.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me.
Shit.
So you are currently wandering around the streets, near the barracks, and looking for Neo, and a guard comes up and it's just like, starts stroking your neck. It's like, how did you get out? Come on, we'll take you back.
Aww.
And starts pulling a bit of rope off from their belt and stuff to just tie around your neck, lead you.
Oh, I feel so loved. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't want to be a horse forever.
Tying a large loop on this rope, and then go to lift it over your head.
I run away. Bye bye.
So as they're like lifting it up, you start to run.
Yeah, I feel so bad.
You start to run, and you just hear, like, "Oh shit!"
Ooh.
And you just like shout, "Watch out!" as this horse is now bolting down the street.
Oh no, I've lost Neo.
And looking back behind you, you see them sort of chasing after you. Obviously, as a horse, you're much faster. So.
Does Neo not realise that if there's commotion, it's probably me?
Yeah. But he's also got -1 intelligence, so finding you is very tricky for him.
Oh, for God's sake. That boy.
Yeah, so you're a horse running through the streets now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we'll pause right there for a moment.
Excellent.
Stix, Klari, how are you guys doing? You have made your way across the city. You've gone to the Western District now, returning to the college and to the library. Which part is it you're looking to enter?
I'm thinking if you take the library and I take the college, we're looking for information about these mountains to the east. The rumoured person or thing that calls it their land. So you're looking at the library, I'll take the college, and we'll meet back up in a little while. Sound good? Excellent. Alright. I'll go for the college. She's going for the library. Hit it from both fronts.
Who'd like to go first?
Let's go first.
Jimmy?
You go first.
Who'd you go first?
Chantel.
Okay. So you enter the library. You make your way in. You get in past the front desk and everything into the library, and there is the you've been here before, so you recognise there are tomes and tomes and tomes in shelves going back a long way, going up and down several floors. The dim light from magical lanterns light off a long way into the darkness. What would you specifically like to look up? What sort of areas are you looking into to research?
Mountains.
Mountain?
Mount.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me.
Go up the mountain.
Alright. So, you've managed to find a topography section quite quickly and start looking through it. And you realise that although you feel like you're in the right place and you are getting a lot of information on mountains, you're not 100% certain that this is initially the right stuff. You're looking through titles and reading book names and things like that in the shelves, and a lot of it seems to indicate that it's along the lines of geographical and theological information. You sort of flick through one book. This is all about how mountains are formed. That's not quite right, but you're looking around, and someone comes up and like an elven woman with long silvery hair, speaking very soft. Can I assist you with what you're looking for?
Yeah, that would be very helpful.
You're dealing in the environment and study of the world, how the world is made.
Looking for information on the Eastern Mountains and a creature or something dangerous that's there.
Indeed, dangerous mountain creature. The torch is a little ways away, and Paul Sam sort of go through books and was like, try these if you're looking for, well, there are a large variety of dangerous creatures in the mountains, but these should help you, these should give you a grounding on some of the most common. And yeah, that's sort of go through books for you to sit down and start reading. And you begin looking through and discover that there are indeed a lot of dangerous creatures that can live in mountains. But most of the things you're reading about is just something that lives there. Looking for something specifically that might claim to own a mountain per se, something feasibly big enough and powerful enough. And so you'll sort of skim reading pages here and there, flicking through and stuff. And you get to one about sort of halfway through the second book, which is on territorial creatures. And the section starts to talk about the territorial dragons. And talks about there are many different types of dragons. Some dragons who like mountainous terrain, particularly mountains and hills for making their lairs in. That creatures, dragons that do so, often come to see, especially as larger they get, see larger areas around, a relatively young dragon might see, just a hill as its territory. As it gets older and bigger, it might see a collection of hills, or a mountain or a collection of mountains as its territory. And then you get a pretty good understanding of what a dragon might consider to be its territory. You also read about a large number of other creatures. When you do head towards this mountain, you feel that you would be confident in identifying various other mountain creatures should you encounter them. It strikes you that a dragon settling in a group of mountains might indeed be its territory and lay claim to it.
Oh, we fight the dragon now.
Yeah, that's fun.
Hello.
You are looking around the college. What are you looking for?
Any professors, particularly on those about geography, local geography, maybe even history, anything like that, that sort of find in and around the area.
Yeah. So, are you just looking for people, or are you stopping for the ask questions and?
If I was to stop and ask a question, it would just be it would be something along the lines of "Hi, I'm planning on traveling near the eastern mountains, the west, and I'm looking for someone to give me a little information about them. West east. Could anyone who would be the best person to help me here? Until I find someone who would be like, well, that's me.
Yeah. Okay. Make another investigation check for me.
Oh boy. Investigation. Oh, rolled twice today. They're both incorrect. Fucking yeah. Fuck off.
Okay, so you think you're just wandering through, and you only have to talk to a couple of people. And you're looking to make a trip, thinking you're going near these mountains. You know, and it's like, oh, well, you should talk to Professor Lamless.
Lamless. Lamless or lamness?
Lamless.
Lamless. Okay.
L-I-S.
The man without lambs. Okay, gotcha. Where could I find him?
So, they give you instructions, the 3 doors down, or down the corner, turn right, turn left.
Cool.
And you get to a classroom. What looks like a classroom. There is a whiteboard on the wall, and you hear this voice coming from inside, and peeking through the door, you can see that there is a fairly young-looking elf, although they seem to be, they don't look like they've had the best of time. They've quite a large-looking burn mark up the side of their face. Yeah, they are standing before a small class, and not quite able to say. You watch for a few minutes, and then eventually there's a scraping of chairs, and everyone gets up and leaves.
Hello, Professor Lamless, is it?
He's wiping down the chalkboard. It's like, yes. Walk. What can I do for you?
My name is Stix. I am a friend of the council of Lady Genevieve and a bit of an adventurer. And me and my friends, my troop, are going to be looking for some information that we think might be in the mountains a few days east of here. After speaking with Lady Genevieve, she mentioned there are rumors of something that claims that place is home, something that seems to have some kind of ownership of it or something like that. And she was unsure whether this was a person or a creature or anything like that. And I just wanted to find out maybe a little bit of what I was potentially getting into. And some people said around college said that you'd probably be the best person to talk to here.
Yes, well, my third field is, however, I am what you might call a hands-on historian. I do like to get out and amongst things. Although, perhaps, as you wasn't as careful as I could have been a few times. And he looked like grabs his trouser leg and lifts it up, and you can see that there is this brass or bronze-looking leg, and you can just where the bit is down to the ankle there, a few cogs and things, like plastic weight. Most of my adventure days are hunting, but it was certainly worth it. The mountains east are something of a curiosity, especially having settled here. I picked up rumors and perhaps some information from people who visited through the city from time to time. And because I was travelling here many years ago, 50, 60 years ago. I decided to cross the mountains myself. I was I was on my own, but it didn't bother me. However, I encountered difficulty with natives is not quite the right word, as I've never encountered individuals like this before. Local, shall we say, maybe settlers. I came across a small tribe, maybe the best word for it, of these dragon-like folk. Not dragonborn, no, I've met dragon. They were distinctly different, but certainly had draconic features. Extremely territorial, also quite primitive in their in their technology needs. They bows, arrows, but unrefined. Spears like twin sticks, rather than any metal work that I'm aware of.
Would these creatures be like? Are they dangerous? Would
Yes.
not
They
dangerous.
certainly
Are
not
they?
kindly to my presence there.
Would you consider them as evil in a sense, or were they just protecting their own land?
No, I wouldn't. It's extremely territorial.
Okay, so they could potentially be reasoned with. You think?
Potentially, they seem relatively simplistic, but I don't see why they. I mean, they were intelligent enough. It seemed to form weaponry, societies, shelter. So yes, I would grant them a modicum of intelligence to bargain with, be reasoned with.
Okay. Okay.
But yes, I was ceremonially rebuffed from the mountain and elected to make the longer but somewhat safer, it seemed, journey to the city via the valley floor below the mountain rather than crossing the lower peak myself.
I see.
Ever since, this experience has almost landed me a little bit of after my adventuring experience has landed me a little bit of, a bit carrot before the horse, so to speak.
I
My
see.
reputation then preceded me, so I became the authority on the mountain because of my experience, and then because of this association, you can see how these things would snowball.
I see. Well, okay, I will certainly keep my eye out. Thank you very, very much. I do also have just one more question. You are a historian. What would you know about the Knights of Aegis or Aegis? And when he's answering, particularly looking for anything to do with Neo or his dad or anything like that when he's answering. Like, we know a little bit, but
I mean, the Knights of Eden. Well, they're a little bit of a legend, is what I know. I'm afraid most of my experience is fantasy rather than practical in this regard, I'm afraid. My personal expertise is on the matters of the forest itself. Personally, I do think they exist. I was fortunate enough to have not possession of, but I worked as a transport for an item that I shouldn't have looked inside, but I was curious as to what could command such a high price. It seemed to be something genuinely old, bearing sigil that is rumoured to have belonged to this. Was it spear and shield in 6 parts?
Spear and shield in 6 parts. And where do you say this was again? Where did you say you saw it?
I was transporting an item. Oh, I mean, it would have been close to 100 years ago. Before I lost the neck. Well, I transported across a large swathe of forest. My eventual destination was the Seven Sarah.
It's okay if you don't remember the exact.
I'm sorry, I can't give you exact details. It was
It's okay.
around years ago. I was more just a delivery, travelling through some, at the time, mildly dangerous lands, and they wanted to pay my higher price to ensure a safe delivery.
I see.
So with regards to the knights, then personally I believe the legends have a ring of truth to it. However, how much of it is story expanded, or fact expanded into story and legend and exaggerated in tales, I can't say that.
I see. Fair enough. Thank you very much for your help. Yeah. Also, would you happen to know if the library has like a draconic to common language translator book? You know, simple phrases book thing.
I would expect so. The library is vast.
Okay,
They
cool.
have much on languages.
Okay, just checking. Thank you very much. See you again soon. Bye. I'll leave. I'll quickly go into the library, and before trying to find Clary, I'll try and find one of these draconic to common, or draconic to elvish, or whatever.
Yeah.
I can,
Make an investigation check for me. Let's get back to the nightmare.
Investigation 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, maybe asking a couple of questions, you can easily find yourself in a section on languages and find a draconic to elven dictionary, essentially.
Excellent. I will pick it up. I'll start to pretend to read it as I walk over to Clary, and I say, Clary, I think there's these draconic people that live in the mountain, right? And they're a bit primitive and a bit territorial. So, I'm thinking, do you know how to speak dragon or draconic? I'm assuming no.
No. I just wait for me.
I see.
I think
So,
it's
yeah.
Elvish I picked.
So, okay. We're gonna take this book. we're gonna nick this book. And I know you're pretty crafty, so I'm gonna need you to nick this book for me. By we, I do mean entirely you. I'm leaving this up to you if you'll allow me. If I just pull, I'll set the book down, and I'll just go, oh, my dear, you say you're cold, don't worry, and I'll take off my cloak, and I'll put it around Clary's, she's got small layers around her, to stuff a book in somewhere. If you're down for this, by the way, I'm kind of just running up to you and saying,
Are we sure that we don't have like a firing system?
Well, the thing is, we're borrowing it, but we've already agreed as a group we're probably never coming back here, so this is more of a borrow and keep type deal.
There's another word for that, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I'm sure there probably is, but I don't want to use it. It's for the greater good, but no one can see that good until we've done it.
Without the exchange of money.
Yeah, exactly. We'll exchange with them a long and happy life that isn't filled with being a servant to the undead. That's what we'll fucking exchange for them.
Okay.
Steal a book. I have a perfect plan to get us out.
Okay. Well, before you enact this plan, a rather sweaty and panicked-looking figure runs up to you.
You
And you
fail.
turn, and there is a familiar horned figure standing next to you. Neo is there.
What? Where is Arwen?
That's a great question.
Oh my god, we have gone through so.
The last I saw of her, she was running through a guard's barracks with 5 people chasing her. Arwen, you're running
Hi.
through the streets as a horse.
Once I've done one lap, I'm gonna be like,
The
okay.
difference between polite conversation, all I'm doing is stealing a book, and you're
There's a couple of guards that were attempting to chase them, but got much, much faster. By the time you've gone through a few turns in the street, you've lost them.
I'm gonna head south
Okay.
to the southern barracks.
Okay. Yeah, but it's like people in the streets are like shouting and like pushing out of the way and like calling warnings and things or running.
I'm loose.
Yeah, there's a loose animal.
Absolutely.
Make another investigation check to see if you can find the southern barracks. Oh. It takes you a little while. The initial flight is more just getting away, and then after a little while you slow down.
Yeah.
Okay, so after a little while you slow down and sort of start thinking and trying, you realise you've gone in the wrong direction.
Oh, bloody hell.
You look up and you realise you've gone more east, so you have to slightly backtrack a bit and pop your way through the tree. Most people, most elves particularly seem preferred by a horse, walking down the tree. One of the discerning I might see there is a swagger in your path. A confidence. But you do eventually, again, sort of following signs of the clusterings of guards and things like that. You do find what looks like really large. Two-story barrack. Maybe a shed, to also have a stable attached to it.
Okay, I'm gonna be me again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna see if I can find, like, the tieflings.
Okay. Where would you like to enter? The stable? The barn? The main building itself?
Is that like a gym? Like a big room, like a big hall.
I mean, the biggest areas that you've seen seem to be the common room in the barrack, which, has sort of recreational stuff as well as tables and things that you guess that other people would have to eat.
I'll head to there then.
Okay. So you repeat as before, you walk in the door.
What up, my dudes?
A female guards. You know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
Sure. Where are the tieflings?
What? Who are you? What are you doing here?
I just want to find the tieflings, please.
Yeah, who are you?
I work for the council.
What's your name?
Sandra. Yep.
Okay. Right, Sandra.
Hello.
You say you work for the council.
Yep.
What's your business here then?
I would like to talk to the tieflings about their fleeing from their lands.
Make a persuasion.
Please. I said please. Persuasion. Oh shit.
Hold on a second, I just need to speak to someone.
Oh shit.
She heads out. She heads into the out the door, further into the building. Towards what you know to be a set of stairs leading up. And you're left just standing there.
Anyone else know where the tieflings are? Anyone? Wow.
Nothing I can do, you know.
Tough crowd. I said please. It's taken a while. Yeah. So, how's everything? Doing lots of guarding. Keeping those borders still. Is she back yet? Dear God. Oh dear God, this is too long. I'm so bored.
You wait for her to return, or?
Yes.
Okay. So you do end up waiting about sort of 10 minutes.
Oh God, if it's 10 minutes, I'm not waiting that long. Nope, I'm out.
Okay. So after about 5 minutes, you just leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will look for... If I go... So, they're taking them back to the border.
Yeah.
So can I go down to the border? Or is that too far?
It's a long way.
Oh, okay.
You know, it would be like at least half a day's travel probably to get to the edge of the forest.
Is there anyone out and about?
We're told they were being held, well not held, but held here until they could be escorted.
Is there any people around?
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of people about. You know, the barracks, there's lots of people.
Hello, random person. Where are the tieflings? I need to escort them to the border.
Make a deception check.
Jesus Christ, I'm rolling that shit.
Sort of gives you a look.
I'm freelance.
I mean, if you won't work, then always sign up. But...
I don't want to sign up. You people get bad haircuts. Okay, right, I'm going to the horses.
Okay.
Why did I do this earlier?
I don't know.
Idiot.
So, you trying to sneak into the stable again?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check.
Am I sneaking?
Oh, no, that's up to you.
Nah, I'm strutting in.
You just strut in, okay?
Yep.
You walk around, you walk into the yard, there are a couple of elves in the yard and having a conversation. One seems to be sort of on their way out, they look quite clean. The other one looks, how do you remember here, they sort of unbed a lot of these sort of like saddle and things on the horse and stuff like that, and they seem to be like in the process of lifting it off, but it's all like off and they're sort of holding it, and the horse is just standing there as they're just having a chat as a sort of.
I would like to talk to that horse.
Well, when you walk into the yard, the elves look over at you and say, you know, you're not supposed to be in here.
I'm not supposed to be anywhere. Ever. Apparently. What do you want? Do you want a pass that says I'm allowed to be here? Can I not just look at the horses? Please.
Arwen's going for the please let me look at your horse. Okay.
Yes.
Roll a persuasion check.
Excellent. This is going to be bad. Persuasion. Fucking fuck shits.
It's not your day.
No, it's not.
It's not.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Can I just pet the just one, please? Please. Look, I said please twice. 3 times. I've never said that word in my life.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Uno reverse card, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Okay. I work here too. I am your new stable person.
Definitely for Arwen stable.
Oh, it's sniff on the wind, you suddenly feel a dagger to your heart.
Oh my god. Oh, so true though. Oh, that was good. That was good.
Make a deception check.
Deception.
Basically, their new stable hand.
Yes. Oh, for fuck's sake. I will shovel the poo.
You know anything about new stable hand? Much is done by the guards. You need.
Yeah.
Well, you need to go and see the captain and get your uniform, and you can't be walking around like that.
It's
Oh,
my. Fuck you. And then I walk off.
Oh, okay.
Is there like windows for the horses?
There does, looking in around the side, you do see what look to be various openings that could be opened to allow air in.
I would like to open these openings to allow the air and my head in.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check to try and give me one open from the outside. They will have internal latches.
I'm gonna guess a 4.
Well done!
God's sake.
With prize.
What is my lovely prize?
The prize is you don't open the window.
Jesus Christ.
So like trying to like get your fingers around the edge and stuff like that, trying to just like pull it open, it's just not opening. You do hear a little like whinny or like a nicker from inside, and then a voice up just like shh, and it's sort of like, and then the sound of brushing and someone's chirping or.
Can I talk? Okay, I'm gonna try and talk through the thing. I'm just talking. Sup, horse? My dude?
Is this with a spell of any kind?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, with a spell. There is a spell. The spell has happened. Spell. Speak to the animals.
Okay.
You cast spell.
Spell.
Speak with animals.
Yes. Horse.
Excellent.
Horse.
Find out how this goes in a little bit.
Ah, no.
Stix, Neo, and Barry, you guys are in a library. Neo has just arrived to
We're a
see
library.
that Arwen is in some form of trouble.
Fuck. Okay,
somewhere in
Neo.
the city.
I'm not blaming you for this at all. No man should have that much weight on their shoulders. However, I did merely give you one job. Stop.
My thesis is a difficult job.
I understand that, man, but theoretically and technically, you've got more experience than all of us in everything.
Not in with Arwen.
Crap. Damn it, he's got a point. Alright, fine. Well, okay, look. We're trying to take this book.
You've got to look around.
What?
There's no one around.
Can you use some of your... Oh, and Klari, can you use some of your filthiness? Hide the book away. And then I will skunk. We'll get out of here promptly. No fun. Easy peasy.
Neo. I don't know for more attention if you suddenly made the place smell awful.
Ah, but would it not draw more attention if you then made a farting noise? Say that. It will draw attention to us, not the pretty lady leaving the library. Ooh.
I'm gonna go look for Arwen.
Wait, okay, wait outside. Wait outside.
I don't agree with you. You don't need to make a big commotion. You could just hide the book and leave.
Okay,
Less
fine.
people.
Let's do the boring idea. The book. And, you know, if Harvey, I hate to give a recommendation for this, but if Harvey were here, she would totally be down with this plan. Then it would be a tie.
Need to find her. Maybe we can find her.
I'm really trying here, guys.
We'll just let her run free. She's with nature now. Where's she from?
She has made her bed. No, let us sleep in it. Alright, let's just walk out. Let's just go. Hide the book. Hide the book.
You put the book in her bag. And exit the library.
Yeah.
No one bats an eye as you exit the library.
You saw how much of a bad boy Stix is, but how much he built that up in his mind. I'm still gonna skunk on my way out. I'm gonna wait for them guys to go a little bit first and I'm like, God damn it, I wanted a skunk, I'm getting a skunk. And as I leave, I'm just gonna, it's gonna be subtle, I'm just gonna like, pull my fingers a little bit just as I leave.
Oh dear.
At the entrance.
Stix, you hear a satisfying fetching noise as you walk down outside.
Okay, now go. Fucking anywhere from there. There's no fire around, that's good. That's a good start. No one in the streets without a shoe. Also a good start.
Well, yeah, we were on the other side of the city.
Fuck.
We better run.
Okay, you guys run. I'll catch up with you.
Okay. Neo and Kelly quickly traverse or start making their way across the city. Stix, what are you doing?
I'm summoning help.
Okay. So, about 15 minutes later, you just hear the sound of hooves behind
Oh
you.
wait, no, yeah, it's 10 minutes to cast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck, in my mind I thought it was a minute. Never mind, I'm not summoning help, we're running, we're going as a group.
You guys start jogging across the city. Arwen, you're attempting to speak to a horse.
Horsey!
Hello?
I'm outside, but don't turn around because you're the person stroking you currently doesn't want me to talk to you. Because he's mean.
Okay, Wall.
I love you. Oh my god. Okay.
Whoa.
You're my friend too, Wall.
Did you see any tieflings? People with curly horns. Well, no, with horns. Purple.
Yes.
When?
Now.
Where?
Here.
Right here?
Yeah.
In this stable?
Yes.
Where in the stable?
Here.
Literally where you're standing?
Yes.
Where are they now?
Here.
In the stable.
Yes. Wall, have you got eyes?
Yes, I do.
We could be here a little while.
I can see that there's no one in there with horns.
You're outside, you can't see in.
Yeah, but I'd already looked in there. I was in there like 2 seconds ago, so I know
You
that they're
were
not
in
in
the
there.
yard. You weren't inside the building.
Oh, wasn't I?
No.
I thought I could see the man stroking the horse.
In the yard.
Am I not talking to that same horse?
No, you went around the side of the building and in
Oh,
the
okay.
horses in the barn, which is why you were trying to open the door, open the window.
Okay. Okay, I misunderstood how the layout looked. Okay.
You went into the yard and there were 2 people in the yard and then you got kicked out of there.
Yes, a yard is outside.
Yes, the yard is outside.
But I don't know anything about horses and where they live.
Said the druid.
Okay. There are people. How many people with horns in there?
You hear sort of
5.
yes, numbers.
Oh, so cute. Oh.
Well, can you see me always?
No. Is there a door into here?
Yeah, big hole door.
I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay. So, as you remember, the layout leads, there is one that leads from the barn externally.
Yeah, I want to go that way.
And there is one that backs onto the yard that leads into the yard.
I want to go the back one.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me. Okay. You make your way around and you slowly open the door, creaking away, and as you're creaking in, you looking around, you see a small purple face about sort of 5 feet away, sitting on an upturned barrel. Small kind of like you can see.
Hello. I will be with you in 2 seconds. I need to say thank you to a horse. Where's the horse?
Yeah, it's like a few. There are several horses in it.
Horse?
Yes.
Wall horse? The one who was talking to me?
You can see a horse in the comic too, if you do doesn't want to admit it talking to a wall.
I am not a wall, I am a person. It's okay, thank you, you are amazing.
Pretended to be a wall.
No, I didn't. I told you I was a person behind the wall.
I'm so confused.
I gave him a stroke
Oh, that's nice. Everything's better now.
and a hug.
Oh, hello.
And a little...
Wall.
Oh, okay, I'm calm. A little pat and then say thank you and yes.
Sweet.
Oh,
We look around and there seems to be five tieflings gathered around. Seems to be a group of 4 adults conversing in a stall. The child is off to the side. Just,
have the adults seen me?
yes, but they've probably not taken much notice, just assumed that you're supposed to be there.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the child.
Okay.
Hello. Where have you come from?
Come far away.
Do you like dragons? No. Oh, small. What if one was like this big? And liked hugs?
Yes.
Would you like to hug a dragon? Okay, I will give boy or girl
Go.
them her Hugo. This is Hugo. You can give Hugo a cuddle while I talk to you, if you want.
I'll be a little awkward at the beginning. Doesn't really know.
I mind tell Hugo, nice person, friend, be affectionate.
Like, reaches his head out and starts like sniffing at her food. Like, breaks off a little bit and starts feeding him.
Adorable. Okay. Now, can I ask you some questions about where you're from?
Okay.
What does it look like?
It's really nice. It's all blue and yellow and warm. It's cold here.
And how long did it take for you to get out of the warm and into the cold?
Days and days and days of walking.
Days and days and days. So a very, very long time. And why did you come out of the forest, the warm place?
We were being attacked. Things came. Where's my daddy?
Oh God.
Mummy said he went to stop the things and he never came back.
He is still trying to stop the things, and he's gonna keep on trying until they're all gone. And I'm going to go and help him. I'm going to go and help try and get them to go away so you can go home to the warm and not be in the cold anymore. So if you could give me lots of information, I can get you home really quickly and yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. Do you know where where you're from is called? Yeah, that was.
We move around a lot.
Okay. Do you know where you were?
Dad used to stay with
Nomads. There's no child. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Excellent. And is that where the people were? The bad people?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long ago was that? Like a week or a month or 2 days? You know, how long ago?
More than days and days to walking.
Okay. Excellent. That's really, really helpful. You've done so well. You can keep cuddling my dragon while I talk to... Is your mum over there?
Yeah.
I'm going to go and talk to her, and you can keep cuddling the dragon until I come back. Can you keep him company? Because he gets lonely if I'm not around.
Okay.
Is that okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
He's really friendly. Real excellent. You're great. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to talk to an adult.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a group of them really seem to be sort of. And as you wander over, you can see that a couple of them are a little bit sort of banged up. Like one of them has their arm in a sling, the other one's got like a bandage wrapped around, like over the top of their trousers to their thigh.
Hello.
One of the men steps forward to address you. Hello.
Did you say no?
Hello.
Or hello? Oh, hello. Sorry. I hear that you're from the nomads.
We are a nomadic people.
Okay. Where did you live? In the nomad?
Nomadic people.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I don't know much about.
We do not live anywhere. We roam.
Oh yes, I apologize. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So I gathered the people came and they made you leave. Where were you when that happened?
We're in the northern stretches of the desert.
Like north or like northeast or northwest? Like north?
Just near close to the northern edge, the ruins of Mayo.
Excellent. Ruins of Mayo?
Mayo.
Mayo. Excellent. And how long ago was this?
3 2 to 3 weeks.
2, 3 weeks. And what direction were the things going in?
They came from the southeast.
Came from south. Yeah. And then did they go a certain way?
I don't know. We all have similar experiences. We are from 2 different tribes.
Oh, excellent. Both of you happened 2 to 3 weeks ago?
One of them sort of raises her head. The one with his like leg bandages. No, we were attacked 6 weeks ago.
Okay, 6 weeks. Where was this?
Maybe 5. I don't know. It was close to the center of the desert.
And desert. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
They came out of the dark at night. They attacked us all.
Attack at night. Both of you attack at night?
Well, it's how it started, and
Okay.
fought them off, and just more and more and more. The next day, and the next day, we fled.
What were the things? How would you describe them?
I mean, they were us. It looked like us. They walked like us, but they did not see. They did not speak.
Were they like undead?
They did not seem to feel pain in the same way. Yes.
Okay.
Flesh was, stripped from their bones, some of them.
And was there like a leader? Or is it just like a horde of
Yes. They have a leader.
a leader? What was he like?
I was fortunate and lucky. I was captured. They killed a lot, but they captured also. The camp for sometime this being with red eyes and pale skin and black wings. It would be groups and do something to them, and then they would obey after that.
Was it specific types of people, like strong people or men or
No, just anyone.
a dick, but inclusive, I guess.
They would obey, and fortunately they had so many people to begin with. So some of us were able to escape.
Okay. Okay. And do you know where these people are going to try and take you to?
I don't know, I assume the camp we were in was the destination.
Wait, you were in a camp?
More like a tent.
Oh, wait. Hold on, where are we talking about? In the desert?
Yes, we were at
Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Some of us were killed, some of us were taken prisoner. It was horrible. We ended up being watched over by those that had been killed.
Oof.
My wife looked me in the eyes. She didn't know me. I tried to run. People tried to plead with their family, and we were all. All humanity was stripped from them. away, but they rose up again. We struck them down, and we usually had 6 rockets. Letting it away, and when they fell, their eyes turned pale, the flesh cold, and they rose again.
Okay. That's a dumb question. Do you know now, like today, in the now times, do you know what's happening to you right now? Like, you're in this place. Have they told you what's happening?
No, we have been told we are not allowed here. We have to wait here until someone comes. We are told we must leave the forest. Somewhere else.
Have they told you where to go?
No.
Arseholes. They don't have a camp. I thought they said they had one camp.
They said they were discussing locations to set one up, but it had not been decided yet.
Right. Okay. Right.
It was literally last night that you were told this.
Yes, I know. I couldn't remember if there was a camp yet.
No, there is not
Or-
one yet. They are
Okay.
still debating which location would be best.
I. Okay. Okay. Is there any more information you can give me that you think would help? Because I'm trying to help you dudes. I don't want you to leave this place, but I also want you to get back home and, yeah. I'm gonna go fight a man.
One of the women pipes up there. She's like, after a while, it was not just people that came after us. Due to the desert of beasts. Some like snakes. All sorts, some non-natives. It seemed like anything that was native, animals could be turned against us. Like the land itself turned against us.
Did he go, oh, yeah, it. And they're coming up. Sick. Oh, shit. They're coming.
What?
Well, they've come from down here. They came from here 6 weeks ago. Then they were there 3 weeks ago. So they're going to be there today. Maths.
Unless they're localizing to the desert.
Quick maths.
In there until they build up their forces.
Yeah, probably.
Like they are, yeah, you're right. It does seem like they're mobilizing this way.
At least we know that they're there.
Unless they're just trying to stop people from getting out, like from escaping the elves.
Yeah, true.
Comes a voice in Arwen's mind.
But yeah, we'll discuss that later. But anyway, okay, cool. One of you might need to talk to that child. Because she thinks her dad's coming back. Just thought I'd let you know. Anyway, thank you. I will try to help as much as I can. Yes. And now I flee. I flee.
Okay. I'll relate it.
Is there a bird or something nearby?
You could probably find one with a little bit of looking.
I need a bird, please.
Okay.
I need a board.
What would you like to do with the animal? Are you trying to catch it? Are you just want to
Hold
it?
on. I need to. I just need to see it and talk to it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can probably spot the bird relatively easily.
Fabulous. I'd like to cast Animal Message.
Okay, tell me about animal message. By means of this spell, use an animal to deliver a message to any species within range, such as a squirrel, pigeon, or you specify a location which you must have visited. They receive
I thought it was a
something who matches the general description, such as a man or woman in a uniform of the town guard, or a red-headed dwarf wearing a pointed hat. You also speak a message of up to 25 words. The target piece travels for the duration of the spell towards a specified location, covering around 50 miles per 24 hours. For a flying messenger of 25 miles. Yeah, okay. You find
Oh,
an
no.
animal.
I knew that you were going to the college. So Stix. College.
Guy in wooden armor.
So you have to
I am in the south of the barracks. Come find. Also find Neo. Lost him, soz.
I think you've got 3 words left.
Hi, Clary.
Hi, Clary, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Send bird.
Okay.
Hopefully it gets there in time.
Okay. At this point in time, Stix, Klari, and Neo are rushing across the city. You're now approaching the area where Neo first lost Arwen.
Yes. Okay. Imagine
Neo brings you within sort of sight distance of the barracks. So we went in there, and that's where it went wrong.
Okay,
We were
Matt.
supposed to talk to people. They were rude. You don't have to get the people. It's not nice.
Okay. Let's go on. Okay. Imagine there. Dragon. Okay. Someone's rude. Where do I go? I have a mission. I want to hold this mission. But people are rude to me. I go and talk to them. And therefore, yes, that must have pissed them off if she ran.
Yeah. She then took a guy's chair. I think they tried to arrest her.
So she's pretty tricksy.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a druid. She could be any of the fucking animals in this city right now. We wouldn't even know. But I think if we just do what she was trying to do, so if we try and find the tiefling, we can find her. Hopefully. Because I feel like, at the very least we'll get onto the trail of the tiefling similar to what she did, and then maybe we'll find her along the way. So, I'm going to go up to some of the guards in this place, and I'm going to say, "Excuse me, gentlemen, fine warriors of Yelion. I have a question. Where would one be able to find any tieflings. We've heard of many tieflings coming from the south, and I would like to speak to some of them, as I'm working with the council to go south into the Barnround Desert. I would like some information from them, to question some of them.
A couple of guards look here. It's like, well, anyone escorted into, by anyone found inside the border is escorted to the border and told to be on their way.
Okay. Okay. Are you sure there's no area where any tieflings are kept as like refugees nearby? Surely not all of them are immediately escorted away.
So sometimes they're held for a day or so. It depends who finds them.
Where might they be held for this period of time?
So, what did you say your name was again?
My name is Stix. This is Klari. This is Neo. And we are in search, as I said, for some of these tieflings.
You said you're working for the council.
Yes, we're working with the council, not for the council.
Right. Because at this point you hear a voice shout, right. Hang on a minute, wasn't he with that woman?
Screw the what now?
And a rather like irate looking guard comes like marching down the steps and it's like, you were with her.
Her.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we our travels. You're gonna have to specify who this person is.
Female half-elf came in asking questions about tieflings and then assaulted one of the guards. He was here at the same time.
I don't know who you're talking about. It's just been us three for as long as I can remember.
He was definitely here at the same time.
Oh, I know who. Yes, no, I apologize. That is my sister. She's not quite as able as the rest of us with all of this stuff, so we sent her on her way, made her feel helpful. I am terribly, terribly sorry if she caused any trouble whatsoever. I really, really didn't mean. I didn't think she would be as aggressive. I truly apologize, but no, she's not necessarily with us whatsoever. I think she said she was going to be leaving this place anyway. I'm pretty sure she said something about leaving to us last we saw her. But I mean, you don't have to worry about her. She's harmless, really. Basically harmless. She carries on a bow, but she doesn't really know how to use it. Or anything like that.
He's a wily one. He led us on a merry chase and gave us a slip.
Oh. Okay.
You better talk to your sister, otherwise she's going to get herself into a lot of trouble.
Yes. Did you see what direction she went? Maybe I can grab her and ensure that we, ensure she's safe, ensure she doesn't, piss off anyone else and do anything.
So she gave us the slip.
I see. Right. I see. Okay.
After breaking into a captain's office.
Ah. Yes. Well.
We think she jumped out a window.
Jumped out a window. I see. Well. Thank you very much for the information. if you would kindly let us know where these tieflings might be kept for a couple of days before they are, escorted away. Maybe maybe she's gone a similar vein, and we can find her. And do not fear, I will find her and ensure she does not cause any more trouble. And we will be out of Yelion post haste. It's a post haste.
A persuasion check for me.
Oh, I'm good at these. I think anyway. I shouldn't jinx myself. Persuasion.
You're very good.
I haven't rolled below a 20 this evening.
Can't relate.
Group came in a little while ago. There was mentioned something about holding them at the South Barracks.
South Barracks. Fantastic. Thank you very, very much. I will head there, do my business, and if I happen to see my sister, I will ensure her safe return. And I truly do apologize again if she has caused any trouble. And for the trouble she caused. Thank you very, very much. Peace out. I'll head to the South Barracks.
You better tell her to be careful.
Of course.
Adran doesn't take too kindly to
Adran?
yeah, the guard she assaulted.
Right. Well, you know what? Maybe if Adran's lucky, I can get her to come back and apologize. We'll see. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you very much. Bye. Off. And head to the South Barracks. I hope to find a young Arwen.
Everyone roll an investigation check for me.
Oh.
Or perception, your choice.
Oh, and the above 20 streak continues.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Let me just roll for Neo.
No, don't ruin
It's a
it.
3.
Oh, for God's sake.
You know what?
Neo took the comment, oh, it could be any animal, heart, and it's just like this the entire time. It's like, bird, squirrel, owl.
This guy
is looking at everything in the trees.
noblest knights of this land, everyone.
Would that squirrel
Join in.
muttering to himself, would that squirrel stab a man for his shoes? Maybe.
Was any of this worth it?
Meanwhile, the three of you kind of like reach a junction at one point, and it's like that Spider-Man meme where it's just like, it's you. All of
Except me and Larry were walking together, so we just kind of have to. Oh yeah, of course.
And you eventually, after what has been quite an eventful few hours of your day, find each other again.
By the way, I did take Hugo back from the child.
Yeah.
Just thought.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
You didn't say, therefore he's gone forever with a small child.
No.
Obviously, you took Hugo on your way out.
As soon as I see Arwen, I'll walk up to her, open my arms and say, Arwen! Oh, thank God we found you. And I skunk her.
I skunk you right back.
And you know what? I embrace it.
What are you skunking me for? What did I do?
Why you assaulted gods?
I didn't. I kicked his chair, and then he told me I assaulted him, and I didn't. All I did was kick his chair.
Okay, but no one likes that. Like, what if someone came into our place and you kicked your chair?
Well, stop fiddling with my sheet. You know, he was being a dick, and I just kicked his. Look, it wasn't my fault.
Okay, it's fine. I should get you out of all the trouble.
Wait, what?
As long as you say that you're someone's sister, everything goes away for some reason. The charge
It's not gone away.
Okay.
I'm just never allowed back anywhere.
Good.
The
Because
fact
we
that Arwen wasn't there, so then can't do anything to her.
And
And it's been such a short amount of time that word has not yet spread.
we need to go now. We need to leave this place and probably not come back for a decent while.
okay. Did you get my bird?
I did not get your bird.
Oh,
You sent me a bird?
I sent you a bird. It
Oh,
said where I was, and that I lost Neo. Please find him. And also, hi, Carrie.
Unfortunately, you hadn't heard
well, Neo found us.
after they'd already left.
I know, but I didn't know where they'd go.
No, it wasn't there.
There's just a bird now looking around in the corner.
Yeah,
People
he's
can't-
a confused little thing.
How long does that thing last?
I don't really know. He'll be fine, probably.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. I have all this information about
I have information.
tieflings.
Dragons.
Oh, dragons!
Draconic things.
Ooh, more friends.
Yeah. Do you speak dragon? Do you speak
No.
draconic? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a good thing I grabbed that book. Alright, let's get out of here.
Did you skunk someone for it?
I didn't. These
Oh.
people fucking stopped me. They just said, oh no, we'll just walk out with it. No, I wanted... I still skunked.
Oh, well,
It wasn't the same. We'd already done the thing by that point. It just felt like a meaningless skunk, you know?
well. At least you tried, yeah.
I tried, you know. I think I got someone.
Great.
Oh well.
Anyway, let's go.
Let's get out of this friggin' city.
Should we call Genevieve? He was going to try and arrange a meeting for us.
Oof. I'll send her a bird!
Yeah! Send her a bird. Send
Yes.
her a
You send her a bird to tell her you're leaving.
We have information, thank you. We will be back soon. Some point, maybe.
really
Bye!
way. It's a really brilliant way of like contacting people, communicating with people.
Yeah.
What's that spell called? Like Twitter?
Thanks. I like it.
Oh no.
Nice.
You send Genevieve a bird message to tell her that you're leaving and that you'll be back soon?
Maybe.
Back soon, maybe.
Back soon, maybe. See you later.
We'll send another bird if we find things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave the city and make
Yeah,
our...
you guys are currently relatively near the east anyway, so you know, it's past the middle of the day now, you're getting into the afternoon, but you make your way out. Is there any final preparations anyone wants to do before you leave?
I think I've pretty much got everything I need. Like, I've got all my bolts. I got some rations, enough rations anyway. I got, yeah, personally I think I'm good. Don't know about
Yeah,
you,
I'm good.
but you good? Need anything? Cool. Alrighty then. Let's get going.
Okay. You guys head off. You manage to avoid any familiar looking guards on the way out of the city. And finally make it out into the open trees. Get yourself on the way, you know. I'm guessing you summon Elvis again?
I do indeed.
Yeah. So, just outside the city, Stix and Neo take some time, sit down on the ground. Neo summons with Cedric, who just coalesces out of thin air. Stix summons Elvis, who, over the course of summoning, could grow out of the ground. This rapidly forming elk made from vines and leaves and wood and things. And then you guys mount up and you get underway.
Nice.
Admirals.
You travel for a few hours as the sun slowly comes from behind you into the west and begins to set. After just one night, in civilization, back amongst the wilds again. Can everyone make me a survival check?
Survival.
Good set of rolls.
Didn't she see what I rolled? 19, 19, 15. Boy.
Sun begins to set and you guys start to look around for some shelter for the evening. You start looking for likely sort of knolls of trees and things where you can shelter from the elements, potentially places where you could reasonably set up a campfire and so on before heading to you're quite close to the mountain outside of Yelion and heading to a rise in the land. You spot a small cave that you think might be good shelter.
Yeah. Settle down in here.
Moving towards it, a noise slowly reaches your ears. Just a heavy sort of echoes out.
Suddenly not feeling so hot about this cave. Divine Sense! Fae Fiend, Undead.
No Fae Fiend or Undead.
Okay.
Primeval awareness.
Primeval awareness is
Abu.
elementals.
Apparitions, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Nope, none of those either.
Excellent.
So it's more than likely either a monstrosity-esque creature or a beast.
It's just a big
Like a big
bull.
bear.
Oh, yeah. Fun.
Okay, I'm gonna Do we still want to go here, or do we just want to like camp out in the open, or?
Clary's got alarms, right?
Yeah, you got alarms. Could just
We
camp
could just
out in the open.
use those.
Yeah, like walk a little bit further away from this area. Yeah, camp out. Alright, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
About a mile or two away, and then.
Is there a range on your alarm, Clary?
I think it's like this, like 20.
You have to stay within a certain distance of it, is my question.
Within range is no longer.
Within 60 feet.
Yeah. An audible
Okay, so-
alarm. An audible alarm produces a sound of a handle for 10 seconds within 60 feet. Otherwise,
Mental alarm alerts you the pain in the mind. We are within 1 mile of the area.
yeah. But you have to cast it within 30 feet. But a mental thing will be within 1 mile. Yeah.
Okay. You take some time, you set up your alarm across this cave entrance, and then you guys travel just less than a mile away, find a suitable campsite, settle down for the night. And I think that's a good place to end.
Cool. Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Very good session. Got slightly derailed by Arwen running around and running amok.
Right, it was very relevant.
Yeah.
We got information
We
eventually.
did. Yeah, I think we're feeling a lot more prepared for this thing now.
It's a lot of fun just Arwen being rude to people and people being rude to Arwen.
They're not allowed to be rude back.
They absolutely are.
That's
especially
not
when they're
how I
being rude.
rehearsed it in the shower. Do you guys not rehearse your confrontations in the shower?
Can't say I do.
Oh.
I start fictional confrontations in the shower.
Yeah.
And then I win those.
Yes, exactly.
Actually, sometimes I lose. I start arguing with myself and then I lose.
But then in real life, don't stick to the script. It's really annoying.
It really is. I did it once. I think I was prepping to tell one of my lecturers off because she hadn't been speaking.
Yes.
She hadn't replied to my email, so I was gonna go to a door and knock, and I showed up and I was like, "Hi, I'm here to put in a complaint, or at least I put in a complaint about you because you haven't been speaking to me or a lot of the other students who and you're our lecturer, and I'm part of the student union, so I'm here to formally complain and ask that you speak to us more." And she went, "Sorry, I'm in the middle of a phone call a second," and she shut the door and locked the door. And I had another class to get to, so I was like, "Well, I can't wait here till she fucking opens that shit back up again." So I left.
Oh my god, that is not how it was rehearsed.
It was not how it was rehearsed. I put forward many good points in how it was thing. I even, had a bit where, she complains that, oh, she's overworked and all that. And I'm like, well, don't do this job then. Don't be a lecturer then.
Nice.
If you're overworked and you're all this stuff, because you're putting all of us at risk. But no, got none of that.
Well,
Didn't get past the opening verse.
well,
Oh, well.
we can hopefully have more fictitious arguments next time.
Indeed.
Ooh.
Until then,
Ta-ta fun.
watch this space for more fictitious arguments. More fictitious shower arguments.
Oh yeah.